Tonight on the podcast we have
Being a Jerk and Doctor Who, maybe?
Hope! Final Frontier.
MySpace and dog names.
Thingy from Halo and the Jackie Chan adventures.
You can find out about all this and a wildly speculative conversation about copyrights this week on the official Team D.B.A.H podcast number 115. Come join us, why don't you? Hello and welcome to the official Team D.B.A.H podcast number 115. I'm Charlie Danger 82, and it's my fucking birthday. So happy birthday to me and to Craig.
Happy
because
birthday!
We're both... Hey, that's Heather. She's here. She's here. Oh my god, it's a surprise party. Holy shit, who else is here? Oh my god, Heather's here. Who else is here?
I'm here too. Sorry, Heather.
Jake. Oh my god, you were behind the couch. Yeah, anybody else here?
Yes.
I'm in the closet. Wait.
Whoa!
He's stuck. Just give him a second. He forgot how to use the door handle.
Charlie, put your birthday on pause. Jamie, are you in the closet? Something you need to say?
No, I'm good. I'm sneaking out.
Oh, you came out. Oh, little closet. Okay. Birthday's back on. Let's go. This is about to be another...
Interrupt my birthday celebration with social commentary? How dare you?
Listen, man, I thought it was a very important time in Jamie's life. Turns out, no, he's just being British.
Wow.
I'll leave.
Oh, please stay. Anyway, hey. So it's a podcast. Craig.
That's what they tell
Craig
me.
is also. Craig and I turned 39 today.
Ah, you're old.
Year away from 40.
New high score.
Yeah, right. It's awesome, right?
New high score, or you leveled up. Either one.
You know what? Somebody just said. Somebody on my Facebook wall said that I leveled up. So take that as it may. I guess I leveled up.
When do you change?
Does that mean that
spend your new skill point on?
Yeah. You just add a third class.
I
hope I get that. A double jump is good, but I want that trait that I don't laugh so hard I start coughing uncontrollably.
I thought you only get traits every 5 levels.
So you want to breathe.
Yeah, I want to breathe. That's kind of what I want to do.
Oh, looks like on the skill list is only underwater breathing is what I can find. So is that good enough, or?
Just laugh really hard underwater.
Just carry a bucket around every time you need to laugh. Just stick your head in it. Therefore, you don't cough.
You might drown though, so you should be careful.
No,
I guess you can't because you breathe.
Underwater breathing. It's the whole point. It doesn't just carry a bucket of water around. That would be silly. I wasted 3 years of my life. I mean, what?
Oh, something you want to tell us there, Jake?
I had a phobia. I'm not sure. I had a phobia of Burning Man, so I always carried a bucket of water around. So that's what happened. The festival, not the actual horror thing.
That was There's a horror thing?
Shush. Yes.
Oh, okay. Good talk.
Now, were you thinking of Burning Man or Wicker Man?
No, I was
Slender
thinking
Man.
of Burning Man. Yeah, it's Slender Man. Oh, yeah. I assumed he didn't like buckets of water. He was kind of, he looked kind of Wicked Witch of the Westie, so.
To be fair, Endermen don't like water.
Yeah,
that's
also
true,
that. More relatable.
Can't cross running water.
It rains, they're nowhere to be seen.
Tall people don't like water. That's what I've learned.
Wow, that's true. Both Slender Man and Enderman are quite tall. Holy moly.
The more you know. Da-na-na.
But you never see them in the same place.
Da-da-da-da.
Wow. Yeah, Jingles. No, do you know Jingles, the psychopathic elf clown? Because he was also on my list of phobias.
No, I only knew a stripper elf by the name of Jingles. She was very seasonal. Anyway, so.
I thought her name was Jungles.
Oh.
Anyway, so.
Hey, guess what?
What's that?
Randall gonna sue somebody.
Whoa.
Because I was watching the latest video that came out a couple days ago by the band I really like, Amaranth, and it's for their video for their song called True, and the dude has black hair with a red mohawk.
Oh, My God.
Right?
Litigation time.
Litigations! Saving the day! So, but, yeah.
How'd you celebrate your birthday besides this awesome, amazing podcast that's going swimmingly so far?
How did I celebrate my birthday? I'll tell you how. I got up and I went to work. I worked a double shift. I came
For,
home
for your
and,
birthday.
I played an hour's worth of Bloodborne and then I did the. No, I'm here.
Yay, birthday day.
Craig had a much better birthday than I did. I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah, but you two switch. Like next week, next year, next week.
Next week.
Next week.
Jamie. The British have birthdays every week. It's a thing.
Wow.
That's why they all look so old.
It's that very merry
We did-
unbirthday.
We don't. Our ages have decimal points.
It's a metric system. That's what happens.
Yeah.
Oh. So next year I'm going to have the awesome birthday and Craig's going to be working a double shift. That sucks. Actually, you know what? It probably would because on Thursday he works both jobs. Ooh.
Dun 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 dun.
Craig, I apologize for next year, but
It's
Your fault. You did
sorry.
It's his birthday
Jake,
next year. He's listening
I'm
to this
blaming
podcast
Jake and
crying.
Jamie that your birthday next year is shit.
Wouldn't be the first time.
I'm just gonna hope we make it to 40 and we don't do anything that will inadvertently blow up the world. I'm not sure.
Whichever is fine. We'll go with it.
This girl here, the blowing up with the world and stuff. So guess what, guys?
What?
I need a little more enthusiasm than that. Guess
What?
what, guys?
Oh, sorry. What?
Oh my!
What? Not this week, but next week. There's going to be a very special appearance of Jamie in the Witcher 3 videos.
Oh shit, that's what I was gonna do tonight.
Yeah, you were. I know.
She was subtly telling Heather to edit.
Guess what? This news I was wanting to do a while ago. Guess what, guys? We have to do our taxes next week.
I played The Witcher 3, and in an hour, I was never so heartbroken and then so elated in my entire video gaming career.
Elated is an interesting word for that.
I must say that this was this was just a roller coaster, and The Witcher 3 part 26 is coming out not this coming week, but the week after. It's an awesome episode, so I can't wait for everybody to see it, but that fucking game is incredible. I highly suggest it. Jake, you're playing it, right?
Yeah, I was until I had to make until you told me, hey Jake, we need more Jake's takes. You need to start making people in the wrestling thing. So that's it's been.
That it's weird because that's exactly what I told you.
Yeah, I know. So it's been occupying my time. Actually, yeah, it's I don't really eat that much anymore. Like I have one meal in between
Ooh.
turning off the game and
Let's
and
Is that not
doing
normal?
the podcast. So
Oops. Let's,
yeah.
Let's put a pin on Witcher 3 for now, and let's talk about what's going on with WWE 2K16. What's going on with that guy?
I mean, I'm still just making. I started making you, I guess. I have your whole character model picked out and all your stats. Something funny with stats. There's like skills you can attach, like pin combo, escape artist, which is like allows you to escape the ring and stuff. And
Breathe
so, like,
underwater.
Underwater breathing, that kind of thing. Those skills we talked about earlier.
He's giving you a bucket.
You carry it to the ring like Mr. Head. So I did all your stats, and you came out to be like I think a 91 or a 94, which is pretty good because like there's a whole bunch of bars I have to manipulate in order to get your overall to be a certain way. And like so then I assigned skills, and like I gave you the skills I thought were appropriate to your persona and character. And so then I like moved on and went to go to your moveset, and I saw you had like overall score of 99. And I was like, wait, hang on. Let's slow this down here. So I had to go back and readjust all your skills or all your stats because your skills threw them off. That's happening. So I took for like the character creation. I mean, it normally takes a long time. You have to do the whole move set. But this one's especially long because I think I've talked about it. Was it 2 podcasts ago? Because it takes a while to load the item and stuff. They have a preview thing now, but like I think they patched. I swear to God, it wasn't there before, so I think they patched it in between podcasts because they heard what I was saying about it. They're like, "Oh God, Jakes, we forgot about this." Oh, so it goes a little bit faster now, but it's still like I don't know. There's still so much to do, and then like I'm doing your whole moveset right now, so
I can't wait to see.
Yeah.
I actually didn't know if you were recording or anything tonight. I saw when I was on the PlayStation earlier that that you were playing it, and I was going to request to watch, but I didn't want to like fuck it up just in case you were doing.
Oh
anything,
no.
So.
It's really tedious. So I didn't plan on recording any of the making of. Like we talked about doing vignettes for each character, and really what that meant is just gonna like go through once I finish everything, I go through each one and be like, oh, this is what Heather looks like, and this is her like finishers, and here are some of her signature moves, and like here's her entrance, and then we'll like. It's also the thing that we were talking about. We want to do music to it, but like first of all, WWE 2K16 doesn't allow you to input music like 14 did, because that's what I sent. I would send Charlie all the entrances essentially to show him what I was doing because I was so bored with the game. I was like, let's make Team DB.A.H members, and then it got fun. But like I can't find a way to do like user playlist in this one, and it doesn't look like. You can't even. Doesn't look like you can even use the soundtrack that's on the game because the game, for some reason, has a soundtrack that's not just the entrance music. It has like, it's got "Tricky" on it, which is probably the best song on there, or Run DMC. So, it doesn't look like you can even select those. So I'm like, what's the point of having these on there? So what we're thinking about doing is essentially splicing it into the video itself, and hopefully we won't get copyright issues. Question mark. Because yeah, go ahead.
Heather, you've done like custom music videos before. What do you usually do with the music and any sort of copyright stuff?
I hope.
You heard it first here, kids.
Stellar.
It's hope.
And like,
well, Jake, all you got to do is hope.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I did.
Hope it doesn't get taken down.
Also, yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh. But like, worst comes to worst, we can always just post a link in the description to the actual music, I guess.
That's a good idea.
And then just tell people to sync it up on their own because bullshit copyright stuff legal.
Well, I would just upload the song and see if it dings it or not.
That's a good idea. Just like a blank video, and then.
Yeah, and if you just put I usually just make sure that I put the video belongs to so and so, the music belongs to so and so. I'm just doing this, so because I don't actually monetize it either, so I don't usually get dinged.
Yeah, and
because I'm not getting paid for their stuff.
Yeah, and I figured I don't handle this because you're in charge of the channel, but I figured like we don't monetize the vignettes. I guess the right. Essentially what we're gonna like meet the team or whatever. So essentially all of the entrances are gonna be set up to the Team Fortress music, so that's
amazing. I love it.
But yeah, you look pretty much the same as 14, but I mean, there's different options and stuff. But I really like the look of your character. Wow. So
I still look like the really jacked offspring of Macho Man and X-Pac. Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I liked it.
I liked it.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's I hadn't thought of that, Heather. That's a really good idea.
That would be my idea. See if it's actually copyrighted.
And we're talking, and we're talking, and we're learning, and we're learning.
We are. I learned today that even if there's a slight, even if Aha is playing very, very quietly in the background of your video, it will get flagged if it's a Konami game.
I was wondering about that. I was like, is this Is this a like a like trolling? Is it what's happening here?
No, you see, Craig, there's an Easter egg that Craig made actually a video for earlier on today and put it up on the site. But it was flagged for content through most of the day because he was playing it in Metal Gear Solid 5, and you can play music through it, and there was a tape that he found a cassette tape of Aha, Take On Me, and he must have been playing it as he was getting onto the helicopter because it's playing very faintly in the background as he's like using a minigun to blow
Just,
stuff
like,
up and everything.
shooting people.
And and
Splice of gunfire to the beat.
and just as soon as he gets to the base, or like the mission objective was over, that the music stops, and that's when the flag was done. I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" So we had to take out the whole fucking first minute of the fucking video.
It's because
It's a very
YouTube's
good.
kind of insane when it comes to the ban hammer, because they used to like have people look at the videos, and now it's just automated. They should go
Yeah.
back to having at least a person look at the videos and be like, oh, they're not saying this is theirs, this isn't really... Like, I understand copyright's important, but when you're not... One, you're using a game that already got the copyright, and you're not saying that the game's yours, or taking the music for your saying something you made, so...
Yeah. Hey,
And
YouTube, I'll do
also-
that job.
Silly.
YouTube, you want to hire me for that? I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll give a fuck.
Yeah, right.
Watch a
And
video
also,
I've uploaded.
it's also a thing where sometimes the game, you can make a video of the game, and this is why I turn all the music off in my videos, because you can play the game and that's fine. You can stream it, you can, make videos of it and all that stuff. But sometimes the game is under one copyright and the music is completely under another copyright.
Yeah. I got a couple of my old Assassin's Creed ones dinged. They didn't do anything about it, they just said that there's copyrighted material in here, and they're like, just so you know. But you can still
wow.
have them. I was like, alright.
I just, whenever any of that shit happens, I will try to edit my video. I will try to take the song out of it because, it also says like, oh, you can still leave it up and people can watch it, but those other people can put ads on it and make money off of your shit. Like, well, no. If I'm not even making money off my shit, why should they? So I do everything in my power. Yeah, I have had videos up there I have deleted. Like, there was an entire episode of Slender Man that just because they were playing
Inner
they were
Sandman.
playing like no, they were playing like an old Babe Ruth baseball game footage type thing in the background. And oh no, Take Me Out to the Ball Game. That was the fuck. They were playing Take Me Out to the fucking ball game on a radio as I was walking by it. I had to cut that entire because it was like near the end of the episode. I had to cut the entire ending because you can hear it playing from when you're running through the house. I'm like, oh, awesome! I have to cut out this entire fucking segment. So
Is Take Me Out to the Ball Game not public domain? You think it would be?
you would think it would be by now, right?
Yeah,
I think
Well, I
Happy
think Happy
Birthday would be
Birthday
public
just
domain,
ran
but it's
out.
not.
that's
Well,
true.
I
I
thought
found
it
that
just
out.
ran out.
It just ran out, so it is public domain again.
Yeah, well, I didn't know that beforehand. I thought it was definitely public domain.
That's why like restaurants sing their own version.
It's your birthday.
Is so fucking stupid. Can I just say that?
It's like
That's
no one
almost
knows
as-
who made it in the first place anyway.
It's
Was-
almost
wait,
as stupid as Taylor Swift wanting to copyright sick beats.
Did you
The
know that
headphones?
there's actually a copyright? I was listening to Dude Soup today, and there's a copyright for the word pixels.
What?
What the fuck?
So like they went insane at some point and just like banned everything with the word pixels in it. So like all Adam Sandler's movie things got banned, which
To be fair.
according to Funhouse is they're probably doing the God's work, but
Yeah. Yes.
but they also in their whole thing to ban the word pixels, they banned the original short that movie was based off of.
So.
So
Oh God.
people just need to calm down about copyright. I don't understand why, unless there's people are saying like, "Hey, I made this," and they did
Or
make it.
unless they're like
That's an issue.
taking like the plot story idea, like the crux of the idea, like just a word that's pretty
Mhm.
much common usage at this point. Like, like, calm down, like no one's stealing your work for thinking of a word. You know what I mean?
Or
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
there's like, I mean, you're not re-uploading something someone created. You're actually like putting your own stuff to it.
Yeah.
Like, Let's
I
Plays are
mean,
kind of different than just taking someone else's stuff and putting it up and talking about it. But like,
oh yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know how to make a video game.
Right.
I don't have any documentation. I don't have any proof that I would ever be able to make a video game. I don't have the technology. I don't have the finances or anything. So when I put up a video, I think it's fair to assume that I did not make this video game.
Well, with the culture of Let's Plays these days, I assume most people didn't make the game I'm playing.
Right? I sense something canine.
Okay, here, I'm sorry.
Charlie's ears just went up.
Yeah, exactly.
Charlie's actually part cat, so like the hairs on the back of his neck and his back are starting to stand on end. He's on his toes
You know,
and his
no,
fingers.
I am not part cat. I'm allergic to cats.
That's the allergic part.
That's
Your
even
part.
worse.
Oh,
That's why you're only half.
Yeah,
You're full, you die.
Jesus.
morbid.
Ow.
Happy birthday.
Thanks. Happy birthday, Mr. Rum Tum Tugger. Good lord. I want a dog.
What kind of dog?
Well, I'll tell you. I really want an English bulldog,
Yeah.
and I'm also very partial to Labradors. But definitely an English bulldog because it's stocky, it's gassy, and it's stubborn, which are three things that can describe me. And I think that, we'd be a very, very good match.
Well, the one you hear gibing outside my window is a Labrador.
I just want a bulldog so I can name him Titan. 'Cause
That's a
think
good
that would
bulldog
be-
name.
Thank you,
God damn it.
right.
I've been thinking. I've been thinking of ridiculous English bulldog names too. Mine are generally like 16 names long, just to be ridiculous about it. But Titan is just a
right.
good, solid bulldog name.
Right? I want it to be the stubbornest, most gassiest motherfucker on earth. Number
You
one,
should
I can blame it for.
You should give your
for
dog like
farce.
6 names and its initials can be Titan.
Whoa.
See, I tried to do that with Trevor's
bit
dog.
much.
He didn't go for it.
No?
No, for some reason I don't know why. He just didn't go.
You just sneak into his house one day and just change the dog's name.
He did that. He did a poll. No, it was before polls on Twitter, so he should have done that beforehand. But he did like I guess it was like a call for answers. I don't.
Right.
There's definitely a different word
Call and
for
response.
it. Yeah, sure. For like dog names, and I did that thing where I just think of any name that I think of, and I'll just put it down, like I did for when we were trying to name the debaucheries.
That's very true. That's
Friday
very
night fight. Friday fight night time. Friday fight time.
That sounds like
right,
something
right.
else.
So what? Can you actually say your suggestions for Sparky's dog on air, or?
Oh yeah, I can. You gotta give me a second though, just because I don't remember them like off the top of my head.
Speaking of extremely gassy tonight, I'm enjoying a Diet Moxie because it's my birthday, and it is making me burp like a motherfucker. So my apologies if a couple burps slip by.
Just remember to turn yourself off mute again, so we don't have an
On-off
awkward
mute.
pause. On-off mute.
I was
Yes.
on off mute.
I will turn myself on/off mute.
Do it. Okay.
I like how you had to rationalise that it's your birthday. I mean, that's,
Right?
and just say, I'm enjoying this drink. You're like, I'm enjoying this drink 'cause it's my birthday, and I fucking will.
I know other days I don't enjoy this.
I don't
drink, I just
enjoy it.
tolerate it.
I have it, but I don't allow myself the pleasure of enjoying it.
Well, no, I save it for special occasions because I can only get Moxie in Maine, so you got to ration these things out. So I might have another one at Christmas, maybe at New Year's. You know, since I don't drink anymore. You know, yay! Time for a drink at New Year's. Moxie.
Yeah, I can't find it.
That's fine.
Probably 18 letters long.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was. There were some good ones. There was
It
some
can
like
only be
legitimately.
14. It's Twitter.
Yeah,
140. Never mind. My brain broke itself.
Wow.
that's the abbreviated version. Twee.com.
There you go.
It's like, hi, how's this work?
Even more broken English.
It's just loads of U's and twos.
I've dropped off my Twitter watching. Anything good going on lately, guys?
I don't know. I only go on Twitter to interact with you guys, so.
That's true.
They took away the bird and gave a heart.
What?
With Twitter, they changed their likes thing to a love heart.
I love heart.
That's horrible.
Feels weird.
Not to be associated with those other hearts.
With a hate heart.
like Bret Hart.
Oh, the hitman.
That's such a weird way to say that.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's your birthday. You're allowed to.
Apparently, I said
It's your birthday.
I said a caffeinated beverage that's used from grounds and run water through. I said it last week in a way that my East Coast came out, and I think Randall pointed it out. Pretty sure, but
It disturbed him when he was editing the video.
I was no. We were doing some Halo, and my I prolonged the awe in coffee, and
Coffee.
yeah, I was called on it, so.
Oh,
I didn't realize my East Coast was showing, so my apologies.
put that thing away.
I'm trying to.
Just
It's
close the robe.
Oh. It's amazing though, because if I go somewhere that has a accent that's very different than mine, I adapt rather quickly. Like if I when I went
Like
to
you're trying
Texas,
to survive.
pretty much.
He's like
What-
Predator camo, but with his voice.
It's like,
When
no,
I went to
no, I'm
Texas,
different.
I spent roughly about 15 minutes with one of my future brother-in-laws, and I sounded like Joel from Last of Us. It's like, hey, you ready to go into the truck? Oh yeah, I'm ready. It's like, you okay? Your voice is
Elliot.
kind of low. Like, I'm fine.
I'm Batman.
Yes, sir.
I found
No,
the
man.
dog name. I
Oh,
found
you
it.
found him? Good.
Yeah. Well, this was my non-legitimate answer where I made another name with a bunch of names. So
Okay.
it was because I threw some other random ones out there, but yeah, this was the concerted effort to make an acronym. So it was Hallie, Evelyn, Layla, Lauren, Oksana, Michelle, Yvette, Nancy, Alexis, Morgana. I didn't know I did that. Ellen, Izzy, Susanna, Diana, Ophelia, Grace. Hello, my name is Dog.
Wasn't there a cast of Brady Bunch?
Wow. No, there were Helena's and Izzy's in there. I think it's the cast of Game of Thrones.
I was very bored on September 12th. That's what happened. with that.
Apparently, hot damn.
What kind of dog did he get?
It's a female lab.
Oh, nice, nice.
I forgot what he named it. It wasn't important. It wasn't any of my name, so didn't
It
really
wasn't
Right,
care.
Of
important.
course.
I mean, you did give him a lot of options.
Fuck that
Oh wait,
dog.
hang on. I think I saw it. Oh, it's
Fuck that dog.
the name of the dog is
Important.
Riley.
Riley.
Yeah.
Well,
I did not know you said
congratulations.
you got-
I'm sorry for the being late to the party. Congratulations, Trevor, for getting a new dog.
So I was like, "Well, you guys talking about my dog on the podcast? I didn't want this to happen."
You guys don't
I'm
talk
not
about me
even-
and my dog, the podcast, but you talk about the dog.
Oh.
Shout out to Trevor.
Ooh.
Big shout out to Trevor. Shout out to Trevor and Luke and
Okay. All right. We can go through the whole roster now.
George and what? What?
What?
What?
Shout out
So
to
what's our-
Greg and-
What's everybody playing since last week?
That's a good idea. Hey, Jamie, what are you playing?
Halo.
Yeah? How you liking that?
I'm liking it a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Did you beat the campaign yet?
yeah, definitely. Yeah. Also,
Okay.
I also went back and did all those
I
the
think he's
intel.
lying.
No,
No,
definitely don't. Truth.
I did it. I could spoil the game for you right now.
Please don't.
Oh.
My cousin started to before.
Like, man, it's amazing when this happened. No.
Stop it.
Listen, I'm in the group.
I don't care, I
think
won't
we knew about
understand it.
Jamie doing it.
So you're going back and getting all the intel and stuff?
I've done the intel. I just need to do one
This
skull.
fucking guy.
There's one skull that requires you to get it on legendary. It's really weird.
Really?
Yeah.
Which skull is that?
It's the iron skull.
Oh. What do you have to do to get it?
I did. Yeah. It's the first level where you get a tank.
Mhm.
It's just when you get to that bit, you're meant to shoot down one of those Promethean plane things,
Right?
and the skull will spawn in one of 3 places.
Oh, wow.
But it has to be legendary, so
Is I saw one person getting the skull. I think it was a achievement hunter video, but it was a grunt who was just sitting near a ledge singing and holding the skull. And if you
Yeah.
go up behind him and kick him off the ledge, then he drops the skull.
yeah, that's the Grunt birthday party skull, I think.
Hooray! Sorry,
That's the
That
best
wasn't
skull.
you.
There's
best
some
skull
good-
ever.
There is some good Grunt dialogue in this game. There's this
Yeah.
level. There's this level in the later part of the game where like you talk to like the parts of the Covenant that are good, like
Mhm.
since like Halo 2, the good ones. And there's
Right,
like
right.
there's just this grunt who just sits on this ledge and he sings, and you just talk to him, and he's just like, "Oh, this is a song I learned from a prisoner. It was really cool. I learned how to sing it so we could sing together." But then he was dead.
Oh.
Oh,
Cool story, bro.
oh, Jesus.
So funny because Agent Locke's like, interesting song.
Locke, he's so personable.
It's like, Agent Locke, 6 years ago you wanted to kill the Arbiter, now we need to talk to him. Yeah, and? It's like
Good talk.
literally the way
Good
his response to things.
He sounds as sterling as Master Chief.
Ooh.
Well, at least Buck is in there so he can get some personality to the group.
Hey, Charlie's on the same page with me.
Yeah, I
Okay.
very am. I'm so on the same page as her.
Dude, Master Chief has a badass line in this game. I'm not going to spoil it
Yeah.
unless you got to it. It's very early on.
One badass line.
I only got to the second chapter, so.
I haven't bought it yet. That's how far I am.
I don't have one.
I love. So far, I'm loving everything Buck does, because
I
since
mean,
I'm playing
you
it
have to.
and Buck is an AI, whenever I'm down, Buck is the first one to come over and pick me up, and Fred is the other one. If I'm on the other fire team, Fred will like run through anything to pick me up. I'm like, you guys are awesome.
Baron Snucker like, nah, he's dead. Buck's like, I'm coming. I do love it. I love how in the first level they managed to incorporate from the cutscene into the game.
Oh, so well.
Yeah.
So very
And-
well.
If you play that on co-op, whichever character you pick, you see what they were doing. Like you see it out from their eyes instead of Locke's bit.
Get out of town.
So like if
You
you're
can-
Buck, you do the thing where you jump down, grab the sword, and throw it to Locke, and then he stabs
Holy
the guy.
shit.
That's awesome.
It was an amazing bit.
I think if we played co-op, I would definitely want to be Buck.
That's what I don't want to be. You can also, if you play co-op, like before you load the game, it just gives all players an option to pick their character.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And each character has like a different loadout based on pretty much their character.
Huh.
If you play as
This makes
Linda,
me actually want to do that co-op.
if you play as Linda from Blue Team, you get her sniper rifle, which is like
Oh,
all
shit.
painted yellow, and it's pretty much just overpowered.
Her helmet is like totally and completely cracked out. It's just like there's shit on it. Looks like she's wearing Metal Gear on her head.
Metal
Alright.
Gear.
Metal Gear.
I took it that she's just a very paranoid sniper. It's like people are watching me.
So I'm gonna watch them through my scope.
With my bullets. Oh.
With my bullets. That's how I'm going to talk to them and tell them, "Don't look at me." That's cool though. I'm glad you're enjoying Halo 5. From what I played, I'm liking it so far. Like I had mentioned last time, don't like where the story's going, but
Well, for the
I'm
2 levels
curious.
you've played.
Yes, out of the 2
Ooh.
levels I've played.
Well, we know Charlie's penchant for trying things. 2 levels, 3 minutes. You know.
Wow.
It's his birthday.
I know.
Seriously?
Nah, I'm just kidding.
You
Even though I said it, so I'm really not just kidding. But whatever.
I have played so many games. Look, Alien fucking Isolation. That was 19 fucking hours before I said fuck this game. Far Cry 4 was 24 hours before I said fuck this game.
Oh, I guess I was kidding in like the whole sentiment that you always do that. It was just, but okay.
If you
All right.
played any-
Well.
I've completed an awful lot of games this year. Thank you very much.
So Charlie,
Jackass. Yes.
It's me. Oh,
What?
sorry, you weren't saying my name.
Yes, yes, Jamie.
Sometimes.
have you played any multiplayer?
I have. We played
What do
some
you
multiplayer last Friday night, and it was... Okay, so Warzone completely sucks balls. I'm
Really?
going to say that. I'm going to go on record. In my humble opinion, Warzone sucks balls. It's just so unbalanced, and they have to do something to like do a little bit better matchmaking, because it's like the teams that we were going up against were such higher level than us, and they were just it would just seem like, okay, and I wasn't the only one having this problem. Like even other people on the team, they'd run up and they'd like be just shooting another team, like another dude with a shotgun, and the dude would turn around like once with like a just regular automatic rifle and just like melee the guy, and you fly across the room, you die right there. It's like, okay, this is. I like the customization, I like the requisition packs. They're cool and everything, but it just seems very unbalanced to me.
You know, the first time me and Dave played Warzone together, the rec system wasn't working.
Oh, really?
So it was 12v12 with only assault rifles and pistols. Like nobody could choose anything good. There was no vehicles, no weapons. It took a very long time for that match to end.
Yeah, but you know what? I bet that was an extremely balanced game.
Dave didn't like it.
I
Dave-
bet it was an extremely balanced game.
It's
Dave-
fair.
Dave-
Dave isn't like anything.
Dave started questioning himself.
Interesting.
He does that. But then we played later on. We played a bit of the campaign, and he got happy.
Interesting. I mean, I'm very looking forward to playing the rest of Halo 5. I'm just a little scared, Jamie, because it just
Tell me what your fears, and I'll confirm or deny if it's might happen.
well, one of them
that's
is a big. One of them's kind of spoilerish because Randall and Tony, I don't know if they were just fucking with me, but like both of them were just like yelling "Buck dies" over and over and over again.
That doesn't happen. I'll
Okay.
let that know now.
All right, good.
None of the
Randall and Tony, you're both not nice
Yeah.
people. All right, go on.
I'll say none of the 8 fire team members die.
Unless James is saying
Oh,
this just to
okay.
mess with you.
Okay, Charlie wanted people to die now. Who did you want to die?
Just Master Chief, really. Sorry.
I'll also say this: the end of the game is very much a setup for the 6th Halo game.
Of course it is.
At least there's a setup. It's not just like this is happening now. We're not gonna explain why.
Next time on Halo.
Next time on Halo.
So, the lost Halo just floats in from the top left of the screen.
But I'm also very with all the Prometheans. The Prometheans to me are almost as bad as the Flood.
Oh, what, in annoyance, or
Yeah, in annoyance. It's like
does that mean you don't consider them good enemy types, or is it just because they're
not really.
Uh,
Not really.
I-
I'm not
I-
a huge fan of the Prometheans.
I do kind of prefer that they've made knights more difficult and added a class to fill in the gap than just
Mhm.
making knights kind of the middle ground and boss. Because now knights have a strategy. You have to like shoot their armor off and then shoot them to death.
Right. Yeah.
You attack the weak
Yes.
points for maximum damage.
Yeah, exactly.
Giant enemy crab.
It's literally the glowing red points you shoot, and then more show up.
Wow.
I also, the new Night Soldiers, they have like this really weird, creepy voice. Like, it's really like robotic and like terrifying. It's like if your it's like if Siri went crazy.
Well, the thing is, I played an entire game with Siri going crazy, and that was called Halo 4. Is it
Ooh.
anything like Halo 4?
Or the end of Halo 3.
That
Ooh.
Siri's in
Take
the.
the end of Halo 3.
You've played level 2, so you know that Thingy's in the game,
Uh-huh.
but she doesn't. She
Not
doesn't.
the thingy.
We're trying so hard not to be spoilery. I
I'm
know
trying to
exactly
be
what you're talking about.
I'm really hoping it's actually called the thingy, which is another acronym. It's like a kids next door acronym.
I need the
Good-
thingy.
Good show.
Thingy isn't annoying like she is in Halo 4 or 3. Like, Thingy doesn't interrupt your screen like she did in Halo 3.
The more you say thingy, Jamie, the more I'm convinced that the Jiggies from Banjo-Kazooie was actually just a placeholder name until they came up with something better. And they're like, no, let's just use Jiggy. That sounds fun.
I think you broke someone.
But you guys, he's not dying when he laughs. It's a birthday
It
miracle.
worked.
It is a birthday
It's just-
miracle.
Say thingy more, Jamie. Say thingy more.
Do more thingy.
Do more thingy.
Basically,
Make thingy less annoying.
it's basically concept of the game is that Chief is trying to find his thingy from where, and Locke and his team are trying to find Chief, and then discover that he's
Thingy.
looking for thingy. It's kind of the end of the game is kind of open ended, or whether or not Thingy's gone totally crazy.
Uh-huh.
But all Thingy wants is for John to love her.
Oh, that's so great! Anyway,
Did we get a soundboard? That sounded really good.
thank you.
Keep it up, Randall.
Randall, the sound with Jimmy, a big thumbs up. Okay, good.
Nice. It's like,
Now he's
Charlie,
gone
what
back
have
to
you been
Destiny.
playing?
me? Right before the podcast, I played Bloodborne for about an hour with my alt character, and I was able to get through 4 hunters and a boss.
A
So-
boss.
Yeah.
Boss.
Oh, fuck. I was able to get through 4 hunters and a boss character. And when I was done with that, I
With a
shut
Vati
off the
video
game.
going on right now.
I shut off the game because it was a Bloodborne game. And after that, I played some Dark Souls. I discovered some of the lore with Dark Souls. Right, now,
Play
uh,
Constantine here?
he's on Arrow this week. I get to watch an episode of
Woo.
Arrow, even though I don't
To
like the
watch-
show.
Watch him be
You're-
other Batman.
you're-
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you this: if you haven't been following Arrow recently, you're gonna be kind of lost.
that's fine.
I'm gonna say,
Anyway.
Charlie,
There's
you're
gonna
gonna be more ahead of me in Arrow.
There's
than-
gonna be people, places, and you're like, oh,
There's gonna be archers and other colors of archers. There's red archer, black archer. I
Whoa.
think that's actually the name of one of them, isn't it?
Maybe. I'm just
See?
like, whenever you're saying all these different shades of Archer, I'm just like, all I can imagine is like, why am I red now? This is why we get ants, because I'm a red Archer.
Like that episode of that issue of Batman where he made the rainbow-colored Batman. It's like that's what happened
Oh,
with Green
that's
Arrow.
right. He had to
Okay.
dress in different
look
colors.
come on, Lego Batman.
And of course, Zorro the Gay Blade, if you have ever watched that movie, he dressed in all different colors as well. And that movie, by the way, highly recommended to anyone. George Hamilton plays Zorro and his twin brother. Fucking phenomenal, very funny. If you guys ever get a chance to check it out, highly recommended. But yeah, what was I talking about?
What's
Yes,
your-
I beat
The game, Bloodborne.
I beat one of the boss characters, and I have now set it up so I can easily get to another boss character.
I think I
And,
just found the quotations voice.
Thank you.
Sounds like Charlie's been dubbed over.
I'm about to go into that. I'm about to fight that jerk. What's the jerk with the cage on his head? I can record that because the recording fucked up last time. Oh shit, that's one of the deleted scenes I didn't get to record. Go me.
Happy birthday!
Anywho, yeah. Yeah, so Bloodborne, Witcher 3, I've been playing. I've also been playing Halo 5, and playing Borderlands, the pre-sequel with Zach, and some Dark Souls 2 with Dave. So, I'll tell you what I haven't been playing.
I can tell you what I haven't been playing either.
I think that Heather and I haven't been playing the same game. I haven't
For
been
the same
playing
reason.
Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
For the same reason.
Why?
Yeah,
Because
We
I have
both-
to prepare myself to record. I
Right.
haven't done that yet.
It's because you're both racist.
Whoa! The fuck?
I'm playing the race card.
Is it weird that the
Oh.
British person, the country responsible for the largest empire in the world, is calling people racist? Getting historically real on your ass right now.
You know, I think we'll give him this one.
Pass, please.
Oh,
Unless there's a video.
Wow.
What did Heather say? Oh, never mind.
She said, unless there's video.
Yeah, that's all I got too.
Yeah. You know what? If I have to suffer, you all have to suffer. Yeah, I just have not been able to, bring myself to sit down and do a video in it yet. I installed it. I can tell you this much, I installed it.
Mine's still in the wrapping, so it's farther than you got than me.
That's... wow.
So
Hey,
you installed it.
Wow. I did install it, and I went to make sure the music could be turned off, and it launches, like, the game itself launches completely right into a cutscene. So it's just me basically going, stop it. Stop it.
No, please.
Please stop. So it's a cutscene with music, so I'm surprised right off the bat it didn't say, this scene is blocked.
Oh, shivers.
Just
Fucking
instantly
night.
plays Danger Zone for no reason.
something changes out. Yeah.
Is there multiplayer in that game?
No. As what's his name? As Jamie had mentioned before, it's
You
like
say,
there's
what's his
no
name? I'm right
like.
here.
And also, he said it off the podcast, so I figured I'd.
I mean, he's
Oh,
still in the
I
closet.
thought it was on.
So
Actually, I'm sorry. I thought it was
I got
actually
my
on the
fingers in
podcast.
my
My
ears.
apologies.
I don't know
you
the
need to
party
talk
side.
louder there, Jamie. You're in the closet still.
But
Jamie, we already did the surprise thing. You can come out of the closet now.
yeah, there's no
It's warm
cooperative.
and safe.
It's too dark. It's too dark. I can't see the door.
You know, I'm okay with that if they actually
I'm
give
okay
us a
with
good
that too.
game.
It's
Me
a
too.
walk-in
Because
closet.
like
so
I'm
Jamie
tired
just
of them
got-
trying to do all the cooperative stuff and not worrying about the actual game itself. So I'm hoping. Mostly, I want them to not do Unity. Because they focus so much on co-op, trying to do co-op in that game that they just like, yeah, this is the story. We wrote it in 10 seconds.
I
They really
was worried
did.
if they focused on co-op so much in that game. That'd be a weird mechanic for an Assassin's Creed game.
Well, technically, when the
They
first
released it
game
in
came
custom
out,
controller.
when the first game actually came out, the buttons were supposed to be the buttons for each part of the body.
Yeah,
So
I read that.
Technically, technically, there is a complete link between QWOP and Assassin's Creed. So
Also,
Well,
much
Unity does
like
control
QWOP,
very much like QWOP.
the first game kind of unplayable at this point in terms of a story perspective kind of mode.
ooh,
I like
mean-
the first game.
I just found it
Well,
really,
QWOP?
really repetitive. Yeah, QWOP.
For the storyline, I like it.
Yeah.
QWOP's- Oh, the QWOP story.
The QWOP storyline. I don't know. It's kind of back and forth for
Yeah,
me,
it's like-
you know.
oh, see, I
Ooh.
see what you did there, you crazy bastard, you.
Ooh.
Are you bleeding, bro?
Jamie,
Yeah.
what are you playing?
Who's talking to
Wait,
Jamie?
I asked you
Yeah.
that, and it was Halo. Sorry, it's like you're not even here. Heather, what are
Jamie,
you?
get out of the damn closet.
He's found Narnia at this point. He actually walked through. You guys, Mr. Thomas is here. He's asking if he wants to stay for tea.
Don't do it.
Mr. Thomas.
Satyrs are horny motherfuckers.
Don't take candy from
Leave them alone.
strangers.
Just go.
Yeah, and
Hello,
then,
Mr.
and
Thomas
then they'll
and
rip
Mr.
you and
Mrs.
dismember
Beaver.
you. It's an exciting ritual.
Get out of there, Jamie. Get out of there. Heather,
Charlie,
what you playing?
same thing as last week, Evolve.
Okay, how you doing in there?
I've won 3 games.
Sweet.
There you go.
Of 604.
Oh.
Yeah. And one of
Sure.
them may have or may not because everyone else disconnected. But
Uh,
And that is the sweetest of victories.
I think you leave.
but I'm gonna do a shameless plug here.
Please.
I'm gonna get back into video game this weekend
Oh,
because we are doing our, and by we I mean my old college club Illuminati is doing their annual 24-hour game-a-thon for charity.
Fuck, that is a
this
cool
year-
name. Oh my god.
This year we used
That
to
is
call it the
pretty awesome.
Nerdathon, but then people got confused.
No.
Um,
I just need to sit down for a minute.
oh,
Appreciate the
Illuminati.
fun. Yeah, it's pretty great. Oh,
Yeah.
you okay,
Um,
man?
yeah. I really appreciate that a lot. It's pretty great.
Right?
Jake needs some time to himself now.
I'll several times.
Emotions are
Go
high.
in the closet with Jamie.
When well, was it 7 Minutes in Heaven? No.
Whoa.
There
Adam
are a couple
Van
times in my life where like puns
I'm
happen,
leaving.
and I feel like they should have happened to me before that. So I'm just appreciative of the fact that they still surprise me. I'll tell you guys about another one after the podcast. Okay, continue. Sorry, Illuminati,
It's okay.
Gameathon.
Yeah, we're doing our 24-hour game-a-thon from November 6th to 7th, which is this Friday and Saturday. And this year, we're doing a new charity. We're going to do Extra Life, which is the one that also does money for children's hospitals. But actually, this weekend is Game Day, which is, well, I guess it's game weekend. I don't know specifically which day it is. But it's the day where most people will raise their money for Extra Life. And we are part of, we are in our own group, but we are part of Rooster Teeth's team. So,
It's really awesome.
yeah.
Very awesome.
So, I will be attempting to live stream if college internet allows me to. And if anyone would like to watch, I will post that on my Rooster Teeth page, on Twitter, on places I am.
MySpace, Friendster. Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely Friendster.
Can't forget that one.
Charlie, were you on
Wow.
Friendster? That was kind of an older site.
I was not on Friendster, actually. I was on MySpace.
Yeah, same. I just didn't know when Friendster was around.
Used a fake name, fake email address, everything.
Fake
Yeah.
pictures.
Actually, yes, fake
Stole someone's
pictures.
identity, killed him. So yeah.
I was my name on
He'd
MySpace
rent a
was
truck and a shovel.
it was my name on MySpace was Captain Ray Ray Humongous, and
Huh.
my profile picture was Kakahara from Ichi the Killer, but all the skin was red and it had orange hair and these really like bright blue eyes. He was a Martian who was fighting in the Wombat Wars, and he had to rid Mars of the Wombats in order to take it back and reclaim his birthright as the rightful Prince of Mars, because his father, who was Lord Humongous from the Road Warrior, he was ruling over it, and him and his Wombat army were in control. And so Captain Ray Ray and a bunch of other people had to go and liberate Mars.
Oh, damn it, Charlie, you just spoiled the Martian.
Sorry.
Wait, but how would you know if he spoiled the Martian, Jamie? Are you spoiling the Martian by saying that he's spoiling the Martian?
Well, the way that I got rid of the Wombats was I scienced the shit out of that planet.
Sounds
from
like the Martian.
From the preview of the Martian. No, we blew up the Wombats. We went in there and we just did some rightful vengeance on them.
We spend a lot of
pretty
money to rescue Matt Damon.
I lost an eye in the battle.
We should just wipe our hands of him, really.
Called a lot.
MySpace.
Literally,
Those
the
were
best
the
thing Matt
days.
Damon could do is if Ben Affleck dies, at least we have a replacement.
Wow.
You know,
So you got a lot of...
you can take over as Batman.
This might get cut out, but has anyone made a Taylor Swift parody of Blank Space and called it MySpace?
I don't think so.
If the answer is no, then cut that out because that's what I'm about to do after this podcast is over. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine.
Be careful.
You're welcome,
She might shoot the
world.
shit out of you. You mentioned
Yeah.
her name.
She'll write a song about you. No.
Oh no, she's too happy. I don't
Is
think
she?
you
Wait,
I thought-
understand.
I
Yeah.
thought someone was suing her for the haters gonna hate thing.
No.
And shake it off. I thought-
She's very into her copyright. I actually respect her as a person, but sometimes she gets really intense on her copyright.
And we're back to this. We've
Back
come
to
full
copyrights.
circle.
I brought it back.
You did bring it back. So what? So she just sues people left and right because of...
She doesn't well, she doesn't really sue a lot of people, but like she doesn't. Is very like, if you do not use anything on YouTube with her song, you will not get past the censors.
Oh, I really don't
The
plan
people-
to, but...
People
Oh, she-
mistakenly use one of her songs for their first dance at their wedding, and they put it on
Oh,
YouTube,
yeah.
and they got banned, and they can't play the dance on the YouTube.
Well,
because
I mean,
it has-
having your
Another,
first dance on YouTube is like, why?
well, because they just want to share it with people that couldn't be there, and YouTube's easier than sending you.
Oh yeah, I
you
guess that's
well.
the point. Well, that's gonna ruin Jamie's entrance music because it was definitely gonna be "Shake It Off." So okay, I can't do that.
Oh
Scratch it.
yeah, I can't do that then. Shit.
Oh,
Don't want to piss off.
oh, that,
Don't want to
You
piss
can use
off.
You can use a parody.
Oh, okay.
But-
The parody "Bake It Off."
There you go.
Oh.
Whichever
It's-
one
Don't
you want
want
to.
to,
You want. So your challenge now is Jake is to make a parody.
Okay. Well, that's what I thought this whole Team DeBA group was about. Was it parodies or was it mashups? It was mashups. Never mind.
Mashups.
Forgot the joke there. Sorry.
Mashups.
Nailed
Yeah,
it.
we don't want to piss off
Like-
Tadoff Switler. So
take what?
Tadoff
Can't
Switler.
say a name.
Doesn't
Pretty
translate.
celebrated.
I can't take credit for that. Ralph Garman from Hollywood Babylon. gave her the nomenclature of Tadoff Switler, and I'm totally behind that. Just completely. I mean, it's their wedding, for fuck's sake. They're fans.
Yeah. I mean,
Shut
she
up.
didn't herself do it, but
Yeah. Yeah, I imagine it's just like a setup thing.
Uh,
Do you think if Taylor Swift's in a relationship with a guy, do you think the guy gets worried when he realizes she hasn't had a number one in a while?
yeah, absolutely.
Well, here's the thing: a lot of artists write songs about like their significant others and their
I'll say, yeah, it's. I mean, that's how most people do. There's a
Yeah.
lot of guys who do it too, but they're
yeah,
guys, so they don't get told off as much.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really just saying this so I hope she can let me use it for Jamie's entrance music. It's not even. It really wasn't the plan, but
She's
now
not
I'm
gonna
gonna
let you. She's totally not gonna
But
let
I'm
you.
defending her right now.
She's totally not gonna let you.
Yeah, you're right.
She's
You're right, you're right.
she's single at the moment.
Oh no, Jamie! This is your big chance to become Mr. Taylor Swift.
It works because Taylor's a guy's name and a girl's name.
I mean, why does that work?
Wait, what?
Also,
I'm
Jamie
happy
is
the way
too.
she is. Thank you very much.
Just wow.
Taylor Swift sued for alleged plagiarism of "Shake It Off."
Yeah, that's what I had heard about.
Oh, so she's been
Oh.
sued.
Yeah,
So far, everyone's suing everyone.
because it was something like I want to say jazz guys singing for the suing for the haters gonna hate part of Shake It Off. I believe.
I believe that's a thing a 3-year-old says.
Yeah, I know. I guess another frivolous kind of thing.
Did you say the Fribbles kind of thing?
Yeah, another. Well, I said Fraggles, another Fraggles kind of thing.
Oh fuck yeah!
Because
I love
That's
Fraggles.
actually a real story. A
pretty
band
awesome.
that I've heard of was called the Fraggles, and they actually got a deal, like a record deal or whatever, and they had to change their name because the Jim Henson Company was like, yeah, no.
Yeah. Well, Heather found out some old news today.
I did. So it shows how much I pay attention to E3.
So what happened there, Heather?
Well, I don't know if anyone else knows, but I got the Xbox dashboard update. No one
Yeah,
else?
I got that
Alright.
I got that like
Okay.
2 months ago.
I just got it, and so like once I found my games, which is exciting. Other than that, it's fine.
Yeah, you have to go down a bit to get them.
Yeah, you
Well, I
did.
did, but there's two different. Just so you know, there's 2 different icons. Both says my games and apps. Only one works.
Wow.
The other one just shows you an icon. I'm like, I don't. Okay. But I also learned today that Xbox One is becoming backwards compatible, which I knew, but I thought it was only for downloadable content. I learned today that it also includes discs as well, which is really cool for me because that's basically all I own. So you can stick the
Very cool.
disc in the Xbox One and you can play it. And you can play Xbox 360 games with other Xbox 360 people on your one.
So if, say,
Multi-console.
Do you guys know there's a new Call of Duty coming out?
she is very excited about this.
Well,
Have you guys heard of this
hey,
thing
that's
called
like
the
the
internet?
first time I've ever heard of people being multi-console.
Well, no, it's
where you
very
can
cool. This
play Xbox 360 games with people on Xbox 360s on your Xbox One.
because we have
You can also
more than a
do
few
that
friends.
with the Wii U.
We have more
but
than a
nobody
few
Play
has
friends who
anything
have
with anyone
not
on
made the
Wii U,
jump
to be
yet.
fair.
That's true. They haven't made the jump yet, and we'll
Jake.
still be. Wow. Stop it.
We
Stop
can play
it.
Mass Effect 3 together again.
You shut the hell up.
You shut the
Listen, I'm
hell.
you shut the hell. I've tried, okay? I've tried every exorcism I know of. I just can't close the hell mouth, alright?
I said up. Anyway,
It's in,
No,
it's
we
in
can-
that damn closet. That's where it is.
there's a few
Oh.
people who haven't switched over yet, and now we can play with them, and that's pretty fucking awesome.
I've never really heard of that being able to do that before, so that's why I'm
Cross
surprised when I
console
saw
stuff.
that.
It's it's pretty awesome. That's a really awesome. I did not know it was going to go that far that you could play with other people on older consoles, but that's awesome.
So I watched a
Good shit.
little informational video, and it's like, yeah, you can play with your 360 friends. I'm like, That's so cool.
That is awesome. Huh.
Yeah.
I am
Also,
now
none,
even
I'm
happier
actually
about this feature.
starting to like more of the Xbox One more now that they're figuring their shit out.
I still think things look better on the PS4, but that's just me.
No, I agree.
Yeah. The two PS4 owners said.
Well, I can't own every console now, can I?
Wow. I don't own every console. Jake, do you own every console?
No, I'm still out of Sega
Huh.
Genesis.
Yeah. Yeah.
I bet neither of you have a Linux.
I
Jamie's
mean,
right.
Jamie, do you own every console, Jamie?
No.
I didn't think so. Stop
I
the hate,
do,
Heather.
but I just don't.
Fucking Heather.
Fucking Heather.
Let's not
Heather's
do that.
just. Lady! That was uncalled
Said
for on so many levels.
Well,
It's
to
his
be fair,
birthday.
she's been calling out that word for a while now, so we kind of should have expected it.
Yes, I know.
That's all I do. What do you want from me?
Damn it.
My one job.
Heather, you had one job.
I did though.
You did. You did so well.
Jake, what are you playing?
Thank you, Jamie. I was waiting for Charlie to get onto it, but I'm glad you said this was plate.
You told us like WWE 2K15 and it's like 2K16 and it's like, oh, it's taking over my life. Oh, I can't play anything else. So I normally just thought that was your answer. But
Oh.
please, go ahead and fucking enlighten us, Jake. Go fucking ahead and enlighten us. Please.
Jamie, thank you for being so kind as to asking me what I'm playing. I really appreciate you taking the time to invest in my life.
Is it dark
Jamie, never
stuck
talk to
up
him again.
Jamie's ass like that?
He's in
Can
the
you
closet
actually
with him.
see
It's
things?
fine.
This is why I don't want to
They're
be in the
both in the
closet with
closet
him.
now.
Actually, I haven't had time to play much, but I'm watching a lot of the latest season of Doctor Who.
I said playing.
Yeah, well,
that's,
I mean,
that's a really
it's,
good
you know,
video fucking game, guy.
well, you know, it's just
Jesus Christ.
what's his face just playing with my emotions. So I guess that's a
I
thing.
watch a lot of things.
Oh, I see what you did there. The
Yeah.
emotions.
Oh,
Very
yep.
nice.
Turn it
I
back
like
around.
that.
I turned the beat around. So
You did turn the beat around, you glorious Stefan looking motherfucker. Go ahead and lay it on me, guy.
like-
You beautiful creature.
It's like
You
like-
heard him.
it's
You
like,
heard him,
hey,
Jamie.
Jake.
Or you heard him, Jake. Go lay on him. Yep, yep.
it's like I asked Jake what he's been playing. He's like, "Oh, I read a good book."
What are you playing? Well, I went to New York.
I made an amazing pot pie.
I listened to some music
I
earlier.
learned arithmetic.
Jake?
oh, you guys fucking done? Are we done here?
Oh,
We're
Mr.
never
fucking
done.
Troll Incorporated. Oh, you guys done? Okay, go on, man.
Would you like us to keep going? We can.
When it's just me, it doesn't. It's not a gang war. Okay.
You're a one-man gang.
Oh, yeah, apparently. Oh. Makes the
That's
fucking
sweet.
You
weird.
had any dreams recently?
My
I'm sorry. That was good.
it
I
was.
gotta admit, that was good.
It's all funny, but you know, I had to play the part of being disgruntled.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Gotcha,
He's the
son.
straight man, even though he's in the closet.
I get it. I get
We
it.
get it.
I'm proud of you guys.
She's actually crying. I'm so proud of you guys.
So happy.
Okay.
You know what words mean.
It's an emotional birthday for Charlie.
It really is. It's a very special episode of the Team to Butt podcast.
He got to have his revenge. So you know, there's a very good birthday present.
Like Montezuma and shit. So how's Doctor Who doing?
And a thingy.
The
He's traveling with his thingy.
Yeah.
Can't really
It's
say who
alright.
she is because Charlie gets mad.
Let's let Jake talk. Jesus, don't interrupt Jake.
Jake Jesus.
Yeah.
Come on,
Oh
Jake.
wait, not Jake Jesus gets to go before me. All right, fine. Go ahead, Jake Jesus.
Hey, it's Jake Jesus.
And I say to you all, I have watched Doctor Who last week, and it was good. Sorry.
God damn it, Jake. Jesus, we asked you what you were playing.
And I tell you this.
It hurts out.
Lo have I played Halo and Destiny and pwned many hacksaws.
And so many
it was good.
noobs. So little time.
And I touched the souls of so many lost.
Oh my god, Jake, how's Doctor fucking Who? Please tell me.
Look at
Oh
whom?
my god.
Fucking whom?
Doctor fucking whom?
I don't actually think that's right, but it's fine.
Well,
Worth the joke.
It's the grammar Nazi version.
They're really upset with grammar Nazi. Fucking whom? It's fucking
Grammy
whom.
Nazi, huh?
Grammy Nazi.
Oh, time to go see the Fuhrer. Right.
So you thought of that? I thought of the award show.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I went the old lady way, you went the award way.
Heather, I went with the award show. I was very confused as well.
Wow.
Grammy Nazis. I thought it was someone that was very critical of their award choices, but no, I guess it's just an old lady.
It's the only award. It's the only award trophy in life that gets censored in real life.
Oh man.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm
So,
actually
Jake.
crying.
So Jake, what you playing?
Oh, like Diablo 3 and like The Witcher 3.
Oh,
Some
cool.
good stuff right there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Good stuff. You liking The Witcher at all?
Yeah, it's fun. I get sidetracked a lot because I go and investigate every little question mark or whatever. So I haven't really made it far in the story yet. I think I just did. Oh, I just met the Bloody Baron, so I'm not far at all. But yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy. It's you're in your videos, which you can find on Teen DeBa's channel on YouTube. Search for Teen DeBa. You make it look so easy when you fight, so I thought it was gonna be a little bit easier, but I was
No,
misled.
dude, that's only because I have it on easy.
Wait, I
It's
thought
also because somebody edits out when he loses.
we established that Teen
Fuck
DeBa
yeah.
only plays on super hard Nightmare 3 XXY.
Yeah, but there's not that setting on The Witcher 3, so I just put it on easy. I looked for that setting you were talking about.
I just assumed we just put it
I
on the
didn't
hardest.
see it. So I just put it on easy instead. Like, whoop, can't put it on one, gotta put it on easy. Okay.
Can't
No, I
turn it
actually
to
wanted to
11.
I just wanted to make enjoyable videos for people. That's why I just put mine on easy.
Including Charlie.
Yeah, including me. Especially me. But yeah, Bloody Baron. That story gets real heavy real quick, so just hold on to your hat.
Hey, Charlie, remind me of this because when you did the curing the Isle of the Disease, did you bring the bones to the guy?
Curing the Isle of the Disease.
Remember
I'm trying
when
to.
there was
No, I'm
the-
just trying to remember that one.
There's like
Yeah.
no specifics in that sentence.
I didn't know if there were more Island of Disease.
One
For-
of the when you're helping
Kira?
Kira.
Yeah.
Kira. Yes, I brought the bones to the guy.
Did you go back in the house?
Yep.
Okay, I couldn't remember if that happened in your video, but I was like, huh, that was reload. There we go. Okay. So yeah, I was like, maybe that wasn't the right decision because I remember you doing it, but I was like, did he? I couldn't remember if you went back in the house or not. So
It's like I took 3 steps forward. The guard started hassling me. I'm like, oh, good. Now I'm gonna have to. And then I hear the scream behind me. I'm like, oh, let's go see about that.
whoops.
And I look at it. I'm like, huh. Well,
Oh.
he probably had it coming.
I think I remember you doing this now. Now that you say it.
Oh well,
Ooh.
I did it bad. So Okay.
Speaking
so
of
you-
open world games,
What?
have you seen the newest immersion from Rooster Teeth? You probably haven't.
Wow. Way to
No,
make
no.
assumptions. Way to make
Well, have you?
assumptions, Heather. Of course I haven't. What's going on with it?
Well, since Fallout 4 is coming,
Cheers.
they did a open world immersion where Michael and Gavin are basically in Fallout 4, and so they have they have to find like money and anything else in the open world, and they have to make like decisions on and how they'll affect the story and stuff like that. So like at the beginning, they found like a lunchbox full of like rations and bottle caps and stuff. And then Michael found a bat. And then so they brought in the I can't remember what they were called. They were the greasers from the Fallout 3 people.
Tunnel snakes.
Tunnel snakes.
The tunnel snakes, thank you.
Dude, tunnel snakes rule, bro.
Yeah, they
did.
brought them in, and then Gavin and Michael somehow beat them up. And then so they got a gun at some point. They got a gun at some point, and then rad roaches attacked them, and so Gavin got radiation poisoning or whatever it's called. And so they put this screen in front of his face so everything was blurry. So he had to walk around until he got rid of that. It's really good mostly, and you guys should go watch it. It's actually quite interesting. I'm excited to see part 2.
You know what else? I take a little umbrage on this because if that's the case, why am I not getting paid to go outside and play my own open world game? It's called life. Because everyone is in an open world game. Because we're in an open world.
You haven't licensed that from Parker Brothers, so
I call
I don't-
bullshit on Rooster Teeth.
It's copyright. It's
copyright.
Fuck
copyrighted.
those guys.
Parker
Life's
Brothers,
copyrighted.
the game of life.
Oh, the game
Yes.
of life.
It's especially
You're a
that. It's
winner.
copyrighted.
You're a winner at the game of life.
I love that board game.
I used to love that board game because when you spun the little thing, it made such a satisfying sound.
Was it the little thing or the thingy?
The
It's just
I had a great,
this little thing.
I had a great like. It was so much better than using a dice.
Really,
Every game should have a spinner.
absolutely.
There was-
I am totally on
I
board
have
with
like
this.
a really old version of Life,
Mhm.
and like
I'm
people
so
the other
sorry.
day.
To regenerate pretty soon.
Did you get it from your
Another
Grammy
guy,
Nazi?
like-
The
Got
other
like
day,
35 and everyone smokes and stuff like that.
the other day,
Everything's in black and
my
white.
friends
and
were
a
like,
bit
"We should play
racist.
Life." I'm like, "If you really want to, it's kind of boring and complicated." And they're like, "Oh, it's fine." And so we sat down and played Life, and they're like, we don't understand this game. This is nothing like the game we played. I'm like, "Yeah, no, it's really confusing, and I don't understand it."
You put pegs in cars.
No. There's a whole like calculating thing to it.
No, you put pegs in horses.
Well, you
Like,
put pegs in.
There's
never
a
mind.
huge thing. Like, you don't get a house. You have to, like, calculate how you get the house. It's really
Whoa.
confusing. That's why I never played Life when I was younger.
Holy crap.
It's like black. It's like you roll a 10, you get on a space, you pick up a cat, you pick up one of the tokens. Oh, I got the Black Plague.
That
That
is
was
a
like
really
That's
old
medieval
version
life.
of life.
Yeah,
Medieval life.
no one wins in that.
You
No.
walk 5 steps. Oh, I
Except
just
the
died.
rats.
You
So
live
they're
out
getting
your
children,
days.
you
In
just get rats.
You live out your days in serfdom.
You know, I have
like-
used the term
You make-
fiefdom
You make
this
10.
week.
You make money. The government takes it. They beat you.
How's- Oh, okay, there we go. Wait, never mind. Go ahead, Charlie. Your fiefdom thing. We're all very proud of you. I wanted to know where Jamie was going with that, and I realized it
Let's
was
go to a
nowhere.
dark place.
So
It was going nowhere.
To be fair,
None
it
of
was
this
very
goes
early for
anywhere.
Jamie.
I don't know why I was surprised. So.
Thank you.
The only time we talk to
Jesus.
Jamie is when he's not awake, so I wonder what would happen if we talked to him after he actually slept.
Oh, I've talked to him when he's actually after he slept. I was on
Thing
his
we did.
I was
The
on
thingy?
his and Dave's podcast a couple
Yeah, that
times,
thing.
and
I miss that
He's-
thing.
Does that not exist anymore?
see, I was trying to be nice about it. I was on the now defunct
That wasn't
Team
me.
Meth Thieves podcast, and a couple
That was
times.
Team Autumn.
Jamie's very awake during that.
Yeah, because you have to wake up at 8 a.m. I did that once too. I was very confused. I was like, I'm not gonna make it. It's Sunday. Sunday's my sleepy time day.
I'm not gonna make it.
Yeah,
Not happening.
Go on without me.
But I woke
But
up.
yeah,
And
yeah,
I did it, and then my audio wasn't used, so that happened.
yeah.
wait, what?
I was never invited.
Your audio wasn't
Well,
used?
we can't invite you now.
Exactly. Well, you can't invite him until Dave gets another computer.
Yeah, David really told me what happened. He was like, "Yeah, they couldn't use your audio." So
Yeah, basically you didn't because like we're all individually record our audio for Audacity. Like
Mhm.
your audio was not only picking up you, but also picking up our audio.
oh yeah, because I wasn't using a mic. That makes sense.
So it's like your audio
What were
and then
you
mine and
using?
Dave.
Just the mic
He
in
was
the
just
in the
he was
computer.
just shouting at his laptop,
Yeah.
his computer.
Spoiler alert, that's what I did for like the first 100 podcasts.
Really?
That's why I
Yeah,
get
never used
headphones.
a mic. Because all I had was the generic come with the box system mics, and they don't work on my laptop. So
Holy shit.
I
That
always
is-
use the computer mics. I just use headphones so it doesn't echo.
Wow.
I didn't know you could do that.
I'm using the stereo headset from my Xbox right now.
I'll say I'm on the Xbox now.
And Charlie,
Hey, yeah.
did we have you on the TMT podcast once or twice? I can't remember.
Oh shit. I think it might have been twice.
Hmm.
Oh wow. Now that I think about it, though, I think it was only once.
I feel like it was
wondering.
twice.
Yeah. Okay. It could have been twice.
I remember being simultaneously jealous and thankful twice. So in my life,
Right,
I'm guessing it was
right.
those two times.
I know, like
No, you know what? I think it was twice.
I think like the thing that me and Dave did with like guests and stuff is we like to really space it out, just because like it made it really like unique and different. Like if it was mostly just me and Dave, then once in a while it's like, hey, here's George, or I think Randall one time, maybe. I don't know.
You say this while two of the people who are on the podcast the most, like almost every other week, are on right now. You realize that, right?
It was very different than that fucking sucky ass podcast that everyone else does.
Yeah, right.
It's me and Dave
yeah.
every week.
I mean,
Once in a while we have to
Jake,
get someone else on to make it fresh.
Jake, you see, it just shows the enormous staying power of the TMT podcast as compared to the Team D.B.A.H podcast.
Shit. I hope Dave's transporting, Icy Hot this week for that burn.
Gonna need a sensu bean for that one.
We never like had a discussion. We never ended it. Dave's computer just committed suicide.
Right.
Dave's,
I think that's
Dave's
a
computer
choice
can
enough.
take it.
Yeah, I feel like
that's a sign.
I want to say that was the
Ooh,
pure
wow.
Cynthia.
Heather's doing more trash talking than we are. That's amazing.
It's the NSA. They hate our podcast.
They really do.
We
I heard him.
me and
say
Dave
that.
came up. Me and Dave came up with a theory where if we just mentioned them, they'd have to listen.
Yeah, they do. They're obligated contractually, which sounds
That-
like a sexy word.
See, now since I've mentioned them on this, they're going to listen to this and they're going to hear my voice and they're going to get really pissed off.
Oh God, he's back.
I'm getting pissed off already.
Oh God, he's back in his closet.
Jesus, girl, really?
Not gonna let that
It
one
keeps
go.
coming up at really opportune
Nah,
times.
it's
I'm sorry.
Are they opportune? I feel like they're just any old time at this point.
Speaking of podcasts that are going
It's
to
a
be
good thing
shut
Jamie
down,
already has the. Good thing Jamie already has the Adam shirt.
that's true.
Yeah, good. Because I'd hate for that to stick with me. Like school all over again.
You know, you have to spread the word that owls are indeed dicks.
I haven't said that in a while.
Huh?
Do you want to start now or?
Yeah,
Don't force it, Jamie. Let it come naturally.
yeah.
Giggity.
Wow. Giggity, giggity, giggity goo. Anyway, on that note, kids.
Please don't say that after one of those.
On that note, I
Like
think
a different version of Bippity Boppity Boo.
Heather, you were going strong, and then just.
and
The
then,
Cinderella reference.
and then she just made a Dragon
Oh,
Ball reference, and
Oh,
then
one of the well-known
just-
Cinderella.
Ooh, nice. Good job. Good job,
Thank
Charlie.
you, thank
I
you,
haven't
thank
seen
you.
Dragon
You
Ball. How do I
saved
make
it.
a reference?
Actually,
Um,
well, it was actually Z, so I guess
Dragon Ball Z. You're right.
But Dragon Ball, I feel like, is the overall arching thing of all three series / 2 series because GT not canon anymore.
I used to watch the Jackie Chan adventures.
I love the Jackie Chan adventures.
Good night, folks.
The shadow was the best.
I loved it. I loved the talismans and the big fat guy.
No, we're
His name-
keep on going with this one.
His name was Toru.
He was a bad guy at first, wasn't he?
Oh,
Yeah, and then he became a good guy.
Yeah.
And he became like really like. He went from like this really tough bad guy to like just this comic relief guy. It was really funny.
You want to go away fighting Zal? That's what I always say when I teleport in Diablo. I don't know why I do it, but now I know.
what do you say?
You more go away fighting Zal. That's what Uncle used to say when he was doing his little chant thing.
Uncle.
That's my uncle?
I'm pretty sure his name was just Uncle on the show, right?
Wow.
Yeah, I don't
Jamie,
think he had a
yep.
name.
Didn't have a name. I'm pretty sure his
So he
shop
was-
was called Uncle's like Curiosity or something like that. That might be me just trying to cover my ass, but I'm pretty sure that was it.
Perhaps
I
it
don't
was
know.
the
I'm just
man
that long.
from Uncle.
Good night, everybody.
Fucking
And Charlie
finally.
broke it.
Anyway, I've been trying to break this fucking thing.
Stop breaking the thingy.
I've been
It keeps coming back.
bending it. I've been bending the thingy. I've been snapping the thingy.
Ow.
At least hopefully it's your thingy.
It's all of our thingies, Heather. It's like a community thingy.
I don't like the collective we.
I did not subscribe to your point of view. All right. So, anywho, guys, thank you for coming to my birthday party.
Oh, thank you for having
Thank
us.
you
So
for
glad
having
invites
us.
to the
Thank you for
surprise.
allowing me through the door.
This
Even though
was,
it was a surprise birthday party, and we let ourselves in. But yeah,
yeah, but
I mean, he
thank
didn't
you
scream
guys,
and run away, so
and
that was an improvement.
basically, so bring the lights down, guys. Bring it down, thanks.
cha-chunk.
You know-
Really intense lights.
When Craig and I first came up with the idea to do the 4-player Gears of War thing, and we brought Luke and Trevor in, we did not know that it was going to be what it is today. And although we're not like as big as Rooster Teeth, and we're not as popular as, any of the really big name YouTubers or anything, or big podcasters
Team Autumn.
like that. Like
No,
the,
we said
like the
big.
now
Shit.
defunct Team Autumn podcast.
Temporary
not be-
hiatus.
You keep telling yourself that to sleep at night, kid. Anyway, you're always
still have a
welcome here,
website.
though. You're always welcome here, though, Jamie. So,
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves on that.
he's one of the most popular admins that we have, Jake. So shut the fuck up. He's always welcome
Jake.
here because we love
Jake, we're all
Jamie.
the same power level except for Charlie. And maybe Craig.
Definitely
Randall.
Charlie and Craig because and Randall. So why do you think Charlie, Craig, and Randall always get the best characters in the worlds? Anyway, but
Says you.
what
I
I'm
got
trying to
Mr.
say-
Satan, so I don't know what you're.
I
talking
just get
about.
all the
Well, that's
women,
true.
so
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, yeah.
Heather's quick to play that part. So either gets
Okay,
a woman
fine.
or a combo of all the women.
we'll change
true.
it instead of Android 18, she can be Master Roshi.
I feel like that's
Better?
not better. No, I feel like it's not better.
I don't know who it is, so it doesn't
Anyway.
make a change
Anyway.
to me.
Anyway, so
I watched Jackie Chan Adventures one time.
I did not know that it would become something that I would be doing every single week with a lot of the people that I'm very honored to know. So I just want to say thank you to you guys for helping make this as fun as it is for me to do and for Craig to do. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. And
He's talking to the audience, right?
no, I'm talking to you, you fucking just jackass, idiot, fuckface.
I make it fun for you to do this.
It's like the dog
Yes,
names.
you do. Yeah, right.
What'd you say?
It's like the dog's names.
I'm just calling you the most vile things I can think of, and it just forms. I love you, Jake.
Yeah, no. I mean, that's why I always interpret it as.
But yeah. So thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for being on. Thank you, Heather.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Jake.
Oh, thank you for having me.
And thank you, Jamie, for staying up so fucking late and giving us so much to think about tonight, because I know I have a lot to think about.
Well, happy birthday to you and Craig.
Thank you very much. We appreciate
Happy
it.
birthday.
But all right, so that's the podcast, kids. Remember to swing by teamdeba.com to check out everything that is Team Deba, including the pull list that comes out every Wednesday from Jake, the podcast that comes out every Thursday from all of us here that is made for you specially by our awesome audio engineer extraordinaire, Randall. So big thank you to Randall, because y'all wouldn't be over the internet. People wouldn't be hearing your voices if it weren't for him.
I hope that's his actual job title one day.
I don't know. I can yell.
Audio
pretty
engineer
loud.
extraordinaire.
Yeah.
Well, he is the sound engineer. He is the podcast producer. He's the guy who puts music in our lives. So yeah, he's got a lot of titles. That guy right there. Also, good lord, man. Also, I'm singing your praises, Randall. I know. Just please, for God's sake. Anyway,
He's knocking on the glass of the sound booth because he can't breathe.
He was giving us the go home
Could
motion,
someone-
so that's what it
could
was.
someone please crack the door for him?
Open
And
the
of course,
window.
every month we
let's
have the
wait
new
for
Loot
that.
Crate review from Jamie. So remember to check that out. He's been writing some really cool reviews of it. So thank you guys for dropping by. We truly do appreciate it. Here's to another year of doing awesome stuff. And please remember, don't be a hero. Good night.